And Taoiseach, maybe a bit of advice, instead of trying to offer apologies on my behalf in a patronising way, maybe you consider an apology to the tens of thousands of people who are locked out of the housing market after your government of 10 years, or the hundreds of thousands who are paying eye-watering rent as a result of your policy. But I want to focus on what the CMO said yesterday in confirming that NIAG's advice regarding changes to the vaccine rollout for younger people wasn't factored into their modelling. Now, it's reported that the Taoiseach advised yourself and the Cabinet that indeed this was factored into the modelling when you made the decision. So can you confirm which one it is? Taoiseach, the key ingredient to reopening society is an accelerated vaccine rollout, and what we need to see now is a plan. So when will we see the new modelling which builds on the NIAC recommendations? When will we get sight of the new revised timelines and targets for the vaccine rollout? And as you know, this is a race between the variants and the vaccine rollout, but you would believe, looking at the government's response, that it's a slow bicycle race because there was no contingency planning here. So when are we going to see these plans?
Thanks, Deputy. Look, this is a matter of opinion, but it's my opinion that nobody should be shouted at, shouted down or shouted over in their workplace. It constitutes workplace bullying in pretty much any other scenario. And when you do that, I think you should apologise for it. Perhaps you don't think so. Perhaps Last Cancora doesn't think so, but I think you do. The standards that we uphold in this House are what people follow. And if you behave in the way you do in a workplace, you're sending a signal to other people that it's okay for them to behave in a similar way, and I don't think you should do that. And we'll come back to this another time. In relation to your question, Deputy, which I'm trying to answer as you interrupt me again, is that we will have information on the revised rollout of the vaccine programme in the next couple of days. That work is being done by the HSE at the moment.